Dear friend, have you ever sat quietly, late at night, staring at the ceiling and whispering to yourself, "I don't make enough money"? It's a phrase so simple, so familiar yet. It's one that has the power to drain us, to leave us feeling small, anxious, and chronically behind in life. It wraps itself around our sense of identity, our dreams, and our self-worth. But what if I told you this thought, "I don't make enough," is not a simple financial concern, but a powerful trap? A trap that could leave you chasing, comparing, and worrying for the rest of your life. Today, I want to gently untangle that feeling with you. Not to give you false comfort, but to offer insight, a shift in perspective, maybe even peace. Part 1. The Endless Race. Let's start here. How much money is enough? Is it double your current income? Triple? Maybe it's when you can finally buy a house, pay off your debts, take your family on vacation without guilt. But have you noticed every time you reach a milestone, the bar moves again? This phenomenon has a name, the Hedonic Treadmill. No matter how much we achieve or earn, our expectations rise along with it. We run and run, but stay in place emotionally. And in this endless race, enough becomes a mirage. It's not always about greed. Most of the time, it's fear. Fear of falling behind. Fear of being judged. Fear of not being worthy. Part 2. A manufactured hunger. Let's zoom out. We live in a society that thrives on dissatisfaction. If you ever truly believed you were enough, had enough, or did enough, entire industries would collapse. Advertising doesn't sell products, it sells inadequacy. It whispers, "You're not complete yet." But you could be, if you had this. Social media amplifies this hunger. You scroll past lives that seem more luxurious, more free, more successful. But remember, you're comparing your behind the scenes to their highlight reel. It's a system designed to keep you consuming, and the more you feel like you're not earning enough, the more this system wins. Part 3. Money and meaning. This brings us to a deeper question. What do you believe money means? For some, it means freedom. For others, safety, status, love, approval, a way to finally feel seen. But money is just a tool, and tools are only as powerful as the hand that wields them. In the words of Epicurus, the ancient Greek philosopher, "Do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not." He taught that wealth does not lie in possessions, but in the absence of desire. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, echoed this, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." These thinkers weren't against wealth, they were against being owned by it. Part 4. The Inner War. When you constantly think, "I don't earn enough," what you're often really saying is, "I am not enough." This inner war between who you are and who you think you should be is exhausting. You tie your value to a number in your bank account, a title on your business card, or a standard someone else created. But what if your value is inherent? What if you were already worthy before the paycheck, before the validation, before the performance? Pause here. Let this land. You are not your income. You are not your productivity. You are not your possessions. You are a human being with a mind capable of depth, a heart capable of compassion, and a soul wired for meaning. And no salary can define that. Part 5. The Real Cost. There's a hidden cost to believing you never earn enough. Your time, your health, your relationships, your inner calm. Some people sacrifice everything: sleep, integrity, even joy in pursuit of more. But they rarely stop to ask, more for what? If you're trading peace of mind for a few extra digits, is it really wealth, or just a different form of poverty? There's a story about a fisherman, told often in philosophy circles. A businessman sees him resting by the sea and asks, "Why don't you fish more, make more money, buy a bigger boat?" The fisherman smiles and replies, "So I can eventually rest, like I'm doing now." That story isn't about laziness, it's about clarity. Knowing what you truly want before you spend a lifetime chasing something else. Part 6. Redefining enough. What is enough? Enough is not a number, it's a state of mind. When you stop measuring your life by comparison, you begin to define success by your own values. Ask yourself, what do I value more, status or simplicity? Do I want more income or more freedom? Am I chasing validation or building a meaningful life? Create your own metric of success. For some, that might be making 100p a year. For others, it's having time to be with family, to read, to walk in nature without checking emails. The truth is, when you know what matters to you, you spend less chasing what doesn't. Part 7. Practical Shifts. This isn't just philosophy, it's practice. Track your enough. Write down what enough looks like for you. Financially, emotionally, spiritually. Digital detox. Limit exposure to social media that fuels comparison. Curate your feed like you curate your diet. Gratitude audit. Each day, name 3 things you already have that money can't buy. Health, friends, peace, time. Purposeful spending. Don't just earn more, spend better. On things aligned with your values. Growth, experiences, giving. Practice saying no. Not every opportunity to earn is worth the cost to your soul. You'll find abundance begins not when you have more, but when you need less. Part 8. The courage to step off the treadmill. It takes courage to stop running, to stop performing for approval, to say, I have enough, I am enough. That courage won't come from outside. It comes from presence, from asking the hard questions, from listening to the still, quiet voice beneath all the noise. You don't have to wait to be rich to feel peace. You don't have to chase more to be worthy. You don't have to compare to belong. You only need to wake up to see the trap for what it is, and then choose differently. Conclusion. The quiet power of contentment. Dear friend, the next time your mind whispers, I don't make enough, pause. Ask, enough for what? If the answer leads to more fear, more striving, more fatiguingly, let it go. You deserve a life not measured by bank statements, but by presence, by peace, by meaning. And sometimes, the richest people are those who no longer need to prove they're rich. Let your value be defined not by the number in your wallet, but the strength in your heart. You are enough. You always were.